You want to know something kind of annoying? My VR headset went to sleep and killed Steam VR. So I have to set up the VR recording again. So, anyways, hello folks. Happy end of August. Hard to believe that it's almost, September, eh? Sleepy headset. Exactly. The headset is very EP. Alright, hold on. Let's set this up appropriately. VR. That's working. Should actually put on the headset though, instead of trying to look at OBS to make this work. Let's do this. Wait. What? Why are they displaced? Do you guys see that? Hold on, is this showing up on stream? No, it's not. Okay, hold on. I need to demonstrate. This is, you see where my left hand is? That's where my right hand is, actually. Everything is shifted slightly over for some reason right now. Are we gonna have to restart Steam VR again? Oh boy, hold on. We're having all the technical difficulties to start this stream. Let's go. September, yuck. Oh, come on. September's great. I'm gonna be going on vacation, and we're gonna actually have a video once a week for the entirety of September. Alright, that feels right. That feels better. That's more like it. Okay. Wow, God, I can't read. Hold on. Anyways, hello chat. Went on a walk through the older parts of my city today, and apparently a steam locomotive fell in the canal in 1911. Unfortunately, they already dragged her out, so I can't jump in and save the locomotive. RIP. This is so sad. Can we hit 50 likes? To the last I grapple with thee. No, 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 you can't get away. From hell's heart I stab at thee. Is that hate? Yeah, for hate's sake, I spit my last at thee. Captain Arab's last words from Moby Dick. That's a synonym for Heyo, Katie, welcome to the stream. Heyo, Roberto, welcome. We're gonna getting paperwork for a job I'm gonna be working at. That's fun. That's exciting. Sitting in my house in front of my PC at 5 a.m. watching your stream and modeling something in Blender. Good luck with modeling. I need to learn Blender. Because I think what would be really fun is to try and design some 3D printed Owen30 stuff. And I need to learn how to actually, 3D model. Ooh, I like the looks of this contract, chap. Maybe not from the money, though. $20,000 isn't really worth it. Oh, and it's a shunting job. Oh, shit. Okay, maybe this is worth it. If we just need to load and prepare a train with steel rails for departure. Yeah, okay, that might actually be worth it. Maybe. And okay, I was about to say it might be the only thing we have going to Harbor in town, but no, these are our 2 contracts that we have for the day. Not bad. Up till January? Did I just say January? What am I doing with my life? Hold on, I need to tighten the headband a little bit. Alright, let's remember. Steam engines, are they still intact down here? They are. Thank goodness we didn't lose number 69, chat. English speak da good. Is the 060 over here? Did we leave that in the shed? We did leave that in the shed, and there's no 060s over there, so we're just gonna use this sucker. Roger. It's 5 a.m. of? My brain is stupid. Don't worry, my brain is stupid too, and it's noon. I'm supposed to be awake for hours at this point, but I'm just dumb. A steam locomotive has fallen into the river in Celestial Sea. Hey! You know what's funny, Celestial? I'm going on vacation in a couple of weeks, right? As some of you may know, most of you probably don't. Oh, where's the light? Yeah, the light switch is up here. You've just reminded me that I need to bring a Lego set. It's tradition that when I go cross-country on the Empire Builder, I bring a Lego set to build. Sorry, I should actually read what you said earlier. Up till January 1990, there was an armored steam engine in the middle of the tram station near my city's railway station. They got the thing out of there on temporary tracks so they could exchange it with Croatia for the first 424 class Mastodon ever built. That's kind of cool. It would be... Are there any operational armored steam locomotives? That was stupid of me. Yeah, we already popped the, we have already managed to pop the, valve up there twice. Let's go. Oh, right, I need to turn off the stupid handbrake. I didn't turn on the lubricators, did I? I mean, that sounds okay. It sounds like the lubricator's running. I think we're fine. I think we're okay. I hope we're okay. Yeah, it does sound fine. It's... Oh, no, we're not fine. I don't think we are fine, actually. Yeah, we're not fine. Now we are. I mean, it sounded fine, but I think that was the leftovers from last session. Just working their way through. And now it's fine. But it was starting to squeal. I'm like, what's that squealing noise? No. Now we're good. Casually sticking hand in firebox with lighter and lighting a steam locomotive and instantly getting steam. Yes! It's how you run the train, right? Speaking of running the train, what do we need to do? We need to get stuff to load. So this contract is SL59. Okay. And we need empty flat cars to make this work. How convenient. Let me just double check here. Nice, bugger off. Weird moving crane thing. Yep, SL59. And that's followed up with SL59. I'm gonna delete these hoppers because I don't think I'm going to wind up using them. The Italians built a bunch of concrete boats during World War II, and apparently a few got dropped off in the Danube in 1944. Then a storm threw it over a breakwater and it sank there. Still to this day, rotting away. So they ran them, yeah, they kept up pressure overnight so they could run them in the morning. Yep. Basically. I mean, admittedly, this is not pressure, this is just straight up steam here, you know, but... Tomato, tomato. I think we're cooking now. I'm a very responsible steam engine owner, as you all know. No consequence for my actions ever. And if there are, we'll just bribe the judge. Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Bribe the judge. I wanted to bribe the judge, yes. But I didn't want to throw that switch in particular. Wait, this is for 9-4. We're looking for 5-9. Nah. Are you telling me there's just a single one of these right here? Wow. Rude. What about down here? Do we still have 5-9 at the end? We do not. So where does 5-9 end and this 8-4 thing start? Right about... No. So that's for 8-4. But isn't this for 5-9? No, this is for 5-9. Right? Yes, okay. We're getting there, chat. This is for 5-9. Sweet, sweet. Just reminded me I was going to do that science experiment where you completely obliterate a soda can by reducing the pressure inside with boiling water. Hell yeah. Today, kids, we're gonna learn about explosions! Let's learn about why a steam boiler can suddenly, catastrophically, kill everyone in the nearby vicinity! With a live demonstration. Today we're here in Crush, Texas. There's a whole bunch of sunken river patrol boats at one spot on the Danube. They're only just now moving them to make shipping safer on the river. Sank them while retreating, if I remember right. God. Imagine keeping boats. There's been no major wars in your area for how many years? 80? And yet they still haven't gotten rid of the boats that they sank. That are getting in the way of traffic for regular boats that are actually alive and whatnot. last night I tried Derail Valley multiplayer, and let me tell you, a lot does depend on how a fireman and engineer can communicate. We disagreed on how an engine should be ran firing-wise. I was running it to keep the pressure up, but also not wasting steam, and he kept opening the blower. Oh boy. Yeah, this seems like the sort of game where you can absolutely get a lot of arguments going if people think they know what they're doing the right way. I had one of those live steamrollers in my early teens. I replaced the safety valve with a plug. It blew up. Yeah, that sounds like something I would do as a teenager, too. I, too, would, intentionally destroy awesome toys, awesome kinetic toys that I got, simply because I wanted the funny. In fact, I would do that today. If I had the money. Alright. We will Link. Or better yet, we'll Zelda, actually. Oh, for heaven. Dude, I hate this so much because when I'm crouching like this, for some reason, when my hand reaches up too high, it stops moving. You might notice that as I bring it down here, it snaps back into position. That's so annoying. Yeah, whatever, not much I can do about it. Why do you have a live steam boiler in your backpack? Terrorism? Huh? You heard me. You know, probably a very poor joke for me to be making if I'm going to be riding Amtrak in a month. So hey, FBI agent who happens to be watching this, no, please no, for legal purposes, that is a joke. You do not need to stop the Empire Builder when it's leaving town, just because of one lunatic. You put a slow motion of the video of the implosion in the Discord? Yeah, you're free to. Obviously, I won't be able to watch it for a while, but... Wait a minute. Okay, there we go, that's better. Why do I keep getting taller? I feel like I'm getting too tall. I have this thing down at the minimum, and we're still not using enough steam consumption to make it matter. The first week of school went well. Teachers all said no homework over the weekend. Hey, nice. I'm therefore doing work anyway. We had some serious irony with the new phone rules on the first day. How so? Oh boy. Hey, it was a Steam Rating channel. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. going way too hot. I don't know where the cars are that we need to link up to, but I do not want to slam into them at 20 kilometers an hour. You're slow. Pouches didn't show up in time, and the staff still say you can't have your phone, but on 2 occasions, on the first day, they told us to take out your phones. Wow. Classic school hypocrisy. Oh yeah, we need to go down an extra car, my bad. That's better. That's a much cleaner way of doing things. And here's the handbrake. Putting the 060 to work. I see, yeah, we're gonna be, doing a lot. Actually, can I even accept this contract? Train length 2. Yes, I can, right? Because we have train length 2, and we have concurrent orders 2, which is what we need for this, right? No, we just need shunting and okay, this is easy, yeah. I'm unlocked Alarka and just surprised at how much coal cars there are. You mean Alarka Junction? Because the Alarka branch is a copper mine. Alarka Junction is a coal mine. But yeah, no, there's a lot, dude. It's, a little concerning. Okay, A7L to B4L. Roger. Let me just double check and make sure I know what track is B4O. Should just be this one right here. I might have to delete some cars in the way, though. That's gonna be annoying. Maybe. I need to make sure I know what cars I want to keep. Alright. Boop. 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 Let's roll. $16 for Robinson's Gap. Dude, wait until you get tier 5. It's like 35 cars per day. And with the mods we have, it's closer to 100 cars a day. My robotics teacher gave his typical class rules talks, with rule 1 being no dying in class. I do not want to deal with the paperwork. You know, he's not wrong. I wouldn't want to deal with the paperwork either. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this blowdown tool. Context, I run modded in Robinson at tier 5 and I get 70 cars a day sometimes. So, recently I've actually been working on my own mods, and I've been trying to get my own modded interchange running. 70 cars is the minimum that we receive per day. Because of the interchange that we have right now, along with, you know, we also upped the production rates on the channel. You know, since the mod only really cares about the host of the server owning it, I've been using it as a means for, I've modified it a little bit so that I have a higher production rate. And so, we haven't really gone to test it, and by the way, next Railroader stream, we are not going to be running the Ashland Pacific. Because Nina, you're not going to be here next stream, right? Yeah, I'm not, sadly. Yeah. A shame, a shame. So because of this, because it's mostly going to be Mudge and myself and basically nobody else, I figured I was going to tone down the scope of the railroad and try something a little bit different. And I will. Well, Nina is one of the people who actually joins us in game because Nina is one of the tier 2 supporters. One of my one of the people who helps keep this channel afloat. Oop, jump too high. Alright. Throw her back. Start producing more steam. At that point, you might want to establish procedures to speed up the process of switching things. Perhaps. Hello, Corey. Welcome to the stream. Have you seen the Sonic the Hedgehog movie 3 trailer? Yes, I have. I watched it on Discord with a couple of my friends because they were really astonished that I hadn't seen it. And by the way, I haven't seen Sonic the Hedgehog 1 or 2. Give Asteria your money, or else. Or else what? Exactly! You don't want to know what I'm capable of, punk! Don't worry. We actually have more reason for people to give me money now. You know, let's actually talk about that real quick. I do need to bring this up at some point, and since we're joking about monetization for a minute here, let's talk for a moment about channel memberships and eBay. Because, honestly, the channel memberships that I have suck. Ko-Fi is the better way to go. The only membership tier that is good is the tier 1 membership, and it sucks because I don't do anything with it enough, you know? Like, you don't really get early access to videos because I don't make videos consistently. And the emotes, really $3 for emotes in chat. With that said, I am going to make sure for the entirety of this month that there will be a video available 1 week in advance for all members. And there's going to be 1 video a week. And I've already got 2 scheduled. I've got one for this Monday, and it's been out for a week already for members. And I've already got another one that's going to be coming out this next Monday for members, and then the next week for everybody else. I have to do 3 more videos, and it's going to be a little bit of an interesting panic to try and get them rushed out, because, you know, I'm going to be going on vacation on the 16th, right? But the second video this month is interesting because, hey, if you want one-of-a-kind stir merch, we are actually going to be offering an ON30 piece of rolling stock that I have custom painted. So, there is more reason to spend money, boys! Alright, speaking of money, we need to make some in-game. That trailer is the best trailer in the history of trailers. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the way modern movie trailers are. Because too often they spoil major plot points in order to entice viewers. And I get that it's kind of important, you know, you need to make people see the funny, cool things that you're doing so that they're more interested and more excited for it, but like, bro, I want there to be surprises in the movie, you know? Still, it does look like a fun little movie. Glad to see Jim Carrey back as Eggman, as always. I posted a guide in the Railroad Discord for switching in the community resources as a text file with visual explanation as to how it works. Shameful plug. Exactly. It's always a shameful plug. It's not a shameless plug. The only reason mine are shameless is because y'all are already subscribed. I can get away with saying funny things and being like, oh, give me money every once in a while. Give me support. And it's not like I'm forcing people to do it anyways. I like the term shameful plug, though. Logo my modeling is actually so I can try to make it a mod for Railroader. Good luck with that. The only reason I've been able to, God, I don't know how to actually make those work. I know how to, I know how to do track mods. I know how to make industry mods. I know how to place pieces of scenery. But I don't know how to make trains. Not just the modeling part, but the actual functional elements of it, you know? This is gonna be interesting because it's gonna be hard to see all the way back there to see whether we've cleared the switch or not. It's gonna be a little strange. Movie trailers have done that for a lot longer than you'd think. The trailer for Star Trek III, The Search for Spock, featured the Enterprise exploding. Okay, but with that, TK, at least you have some semblance of tension. Because the Enterprise exploding, you don't know who makes it off alive and who doesn't. Yeah, sure, it's a big, shocking moment, but there's still tension because you don't know exactly what happens. Okay, let me see. What's this contract real quick? 8-6. We need to go down this way. So I want to grab over here. This sucker is 8-8. That's good. It means we can immediately delete these. So we can make room for the actual cars we care about. Heyo, Jack, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I'm working on another art project. This time it's a collage of Amtrak being on time for once. Dude, you best be praying that my Amtrak's on time, because if I'm gonna... You know, the vacation is actually perfectly timed, so that if the Amtrak train on the return trip is on time, we will have a stream on Friday. So you best be hoping that the Amtrak's on time. And we're on full down. Let's get some water going and let's get this engine moving. Oh, we need a little more oomph. Okay, we are moving. Very slowly. I did all the steps in the way I think they're supposed to be done, but no implosion. Did science forget to science? Bill Nye would be very proud of you. You've broken the simulation. Production crew wanted to keep the destruction of the Enterprise a secret, but a magazine writer happened to be in the studio while they were filming the shot of the destroyed model. Dang. So is that why they put it in the trailer? Because everybody already knew about it? I'm gonna need to do something with my VR headset in like 5 minutes. There's something really annoying going on with my VR headset. But I can't do anything about it because I need to focus on the steam engine. Have you seen Sodor Fallout? I've heard of it. I'm vaguely aware of its existence. Heyo, GB30, welcome to the stream, welcome to the stream. Not much is going on. Apparently we're talking about Sodor Fallout, we're talking about movie trailers, we're talking about a vacation in the middle of the month, we're talking about actual consistent YouTube videos. Good times, good times. Alright, slam the brakes. Oh wait, I can't teleport there. Because if I do, I don't have a handbrake on. And we all know that this game loves handbrakes. Alright, handbrake is on. Boop. Money. Alright, where is the new contract for this? There is the new contract. 22 grand. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. 627 tons. Let's see what the weather forecast is real quick. Sodor Fallout 3 AU Original Blazing No Steel. Last one I saw had the Soviets involved in it by having 2 Soviet engines being bad guys in it. Wow. I'm gonna download the H9 now. The H9 is a lot of fun. It's sort of got the same problem that the Berkshire does, which is where its fuel capacity is so excessive that it actually drags down the tractive effort somewhat when you're on a grade. But just got back from eating lunch at Town Hall with my mom, and she told us about this guy she knew who was literally named Purple Frog 8 Oak Rainbow Star. I could see that happening. I've heard weirder. Alright, hold on, chat. I gotta take 1 minute, A, to reposition myself, because I am not near my computer, nor my microphone. And B, I ran over my headset cable. And I have to get that out from underneath my chair. And my back itches. Ah, my back. I already have a bunch of heavy haulers. Yeah, it'll fit in with most heavy haulers. It'll fit in with a lot of the late game engines if you want a good fuel capacity. In fact, it's probably better than the Berkshire overall, but... Okay. This thing is going to get deleted as soon as I put it into my inventory, and I hate that fact. I want to keep this so I can flip coins. Where'd it go? I want to be able to flip them. Why is it throwing it backwards? Where'd the coin go? Outside, maybe? Where'd the coin? Oh, it probably got put into my inventory and died. Let's just double check real quick, just in case. Yeah, I know we only got it. Oh, no, it's still here. You want to see a magic trick? It's gone. You'll never see it again. C55s to 51s are surprisingly good. I have gone back to the regular F71s and have also acquired 2 Super H6s to handle cold traffic. Personally, I think for future saves, I'm actually not going to use the F71. And that is simply because... oh goodness, there's going to be a lot of rain today. I don't like this. This forecast is not good. What day is it in game, though? Is that the forecast going over into tomorrow? Or is that today? What time is it? Where's the clock? There's gotta be a clock here somewhere. I know I could just go on the couch, but I don't want to. I want to actually be slightly immersed. Okay, it's not quite midnight. I think I have to boil the water in the can, but I can't do that because I don't have a stovetop to boil the water on. I can only have the kettle, so I'm just screwed. Is it like one of those fancy modern kettles that's like battery power, or not battery power, just powered straight from the wall? Put the can in the kettle. I mean, yeah, that's one way to do it. Alright. Lubricator on. Need to bleed. Just a tiny bit of pressure. So that we don't blow off the cylinder cocks. That bird scared me. I don't know if you guys heard it. Pretty sure Scotty has the biggest criminal record out of anyone in Star Trek. That's an accomplishment. That's a life achievement. Commit the most war crimes in a TV show. Okay, let's see. Y'all ready to go to Hamburger? It's been an hour. It's the title of the stream. Ow. We might as well, right? Pigeons the birds are extremely inbred. Every single one. Honestly, I'm not too surprised. I mean, you know, look at how much we bred pugs to get them to look the way they look. If we were in a summer camp with 6 dudes, In a 2-floor wooden shack, and 3 of us slept upstairs. The only way we would stay alive is by keeping the windows open. The only way you wouldn't boil to death. I'm just gonna hope that the dead weight of this locomotive is acceptable to the engine. Just gonna pray. Oh, I forgot to take off a handbrake. I'm stupid. Hurry up! Why are you Why is it taking so long to turn this thing? Nah. There we go. Jesus. Right, the brakes are here. Okay. Sorry for ignoring you, chat. You might say that I am a little bit distracted. You have any idea why the tenders of the steam locomotives on the Santa Fe are straight up cuboids? You mean why the tenders on the Santa Fe are normal? No, I'd have zero clue as to why the Santa Fe would have a fairly standard tender design. If you got on an international flight and get a form to fill out to enter a different country, tick yes to having committed war crimes. Does it add some spice to your vacation? Could you imagine going on vacation just to have legal proceedings? To explain to a court system that the only reason you ticked yes was because you thought it was funny, Your Honor? I'm hearing the sounds of something not good on this engine. I don't know why. Air brakes are off. This is off. Oh, did I forget to turn the lubricator on both engines? Did I only turn it on this one? It's on there. Is that what the bad sound is? No. Well, I also forgot to turn on the air pump, so let me do that real quick. They're not normal, the top is flat. That's normal, what do you mean? I'm sorry if you like big busty tenders, but wish I had someone to play with Unbanned, but I have so many mods. Hey, you might get lucky sometimes. You might find the right group of people who would like to play with mods and like the mods you play with. Is that a triple header? No, it's just a single header with dead weight behind it. Your Honor, objection! Dude, I used to do Ace Attorney, and people said I had the best Edgeworth voice. I was perfectly fit for the role. But it's been such a long time. Lord, I miss those days. Big busty tenders. Last stream we were talking about Thomas the Tank Engine, Sir Bottom Hat, and spider body pillows, and now we're talking about tenders. Like this? I mean, yeah, this is the content y'all come here for, but wow, we we really are cursed, huh? Even after the movies, he still managed to commit more crimes by stealing a wrecked civilian ship and destroying it later. TK, I feel like you would love FTL Faster Than Light. If not for the gameplay, but for the lore and the world building. Thomas now needs bleach. You know, we could fill this with bleach. Somebody needs to make a fan fiction for what it would be like if we put Tide Pods in the water tank of a steam locomotive in Thomas the Tank Engine. We also need to give one of the new OCs a fidget spinner because it's cool and hip. Oh, wrong engine to drive. Oops. One of this sucker. If I knew the details for Jersey's record, what's the record-breaking run in Railroader? What was that? Thomas felt very ill. His boiler was bubbling and not in a good way. That sounds like a cursed PSA. I might have beaten his record run from Bryson De Silva with the H8546. What the heck is an H8546? Oh, from Bryson De Silva in 24 minutes and 30 seconds, if I remember correctly. His run is 27 minutes heading the other direction. Yeah, but what was his run carrying, and what was the engine on his run? And, more importantly, wouldn't going the other direction actually be quite a big difference? Make quite a big difference? Because the grades, like, you're going downhill, not uphill, in the points where he was going uphill, not downhill. You know? I think that would be kind of important if you ask me, but let's just double check here. Bleed out some boiler pressure and let us hit the road. So this is on B40 and it's headed to Harbortown C2I. Roger, roger. C2I, you say? Where is that at? Harbor tracks. Okay, yeah. It's the first dock. It's not the military dock. The line from Silva to Ela is a downhill grade. Is it? But isn't the route... okay, yeah, I think it is, but isn't the route from Ela to Bryson, or Ela to Governor's Island, isn't that uphill? Also, why are we not moving? What engine has its brakes on? Did I forget to take out the handbrake in this sucker? Yes. Yes, I did. And I did take off you. Okay, we're ready to roll. Give her a little more. The line from Bryson to Almond, however, would have been a constant downhill grade, if I recall correctly. From Bryson to Almond. Where's Almond? Isn't Almond the town that is uphill? Isn't like Bryson to go to Hemingway uphill? What do you mean, huh? I'm confused. I'm having Taco Bell. I haven't had Taco Bell in years. I haven't had it since I was like 8. I do not remember whether or not I like Taco Bell. The fest you need to pay for your locomotives is coming. Nah, we'll be fine. I can afford the money. Occasionally. Bryson is higher in elevation than the Fontana Reservoir. I can see that being true, but there is very clearly an uphill grade to Hemingway. Like, it is not an all-downhill grade by any stretch of the imagination, you know? Okay, left, that's what we need to do. You know, maybe if I actually closed this firebox door, we would be more efficient with our fuel usage. Also, maybe if I set that blow down to be at a good rate. It's because the railroad had to be rerouted over that way to avoid going into the lake. The original alignment... Oh, the original alignment is underwater. That's fun. Still, though, for the purposes of railroader, it's very much uphill. You know? At least for a time. For a time it is uphill. Not all the way, obviously. Also, I feel like my initial question has gone unanswered, which is, what was the train that set the record time from Silva to Bryson? What was the weight of it? What was the locomotive? What was the consist? Because I feel like those are very important factors when it comes down to figuring out whether your record time is really comparable to the other record time or not. It was a C46 with a mail train. Yeah, that's pretty wildly different from an H85 46 or whatever it was you were talking about. That I unfortunately do not know. Rip. Hey, you know, I need, maybe we need to make it, you know? Maybe what we need to wind up doing is something like the, like the Alarka passenger run, so that we have one baseline for people to all compare to. Also, what do you mean we're not going up the hill? I'm going to be absolutely abusing these locomotives. Give it the sand. The sand doesn't... I'm not sure it's gonna help much, if any, at all. But you know what? We need a running start. We are not gonna make this happen at the rate at which we're moving. TK, I'm reading that to the tune of Big Iron again. I'm playing Warframe. A lot of my friends used to love Warframe. They don't really play it much anymore, if at all. It's kind of interesting how times change, you know? We need all the power we can get, chat. I'm sorry I'm not focusing on what you all are talking about, but I'm running a train, man. What do you expect from me? Glory? That guy can do anything useful. Sand is off. Sand is off. When I'm done with my art project, I'm going to experiment doing a paper stop motion similar to Ivor, or to the show Ivor the Engine. That sounds fun. Also difficult, but cool. Train with the tender fully loaded weighs in at 555 tons. However, I did have to cheat the refill at East Whittier so as to avoid stopping halfway and losing time. What engine were you using? Obviously, you're using a tender swapped locomotive. What was the actual... What was the coal capacity and water capacity of the engine? My favorite story from the real race to the north is when one of the trains ran through a curve rated 15 miles an hour at 83 and didn't derail. Holy scheisse, what? I mean, that's one way to win a race, huh? Jesus, that's insane. I've already made 2 Lego stop motions. Lego stop motion is a bit easier simply because the materials you have are less malleable, you know? With paper, it's not impossible, but it's just, it's harder, you know? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I am so lucky I turned on the ejector. Whew. that could have ended in disaster. Goodness gracious. I almost killed it. Yeah, you know what would have been worse, Jack? This is engine 69 here. If I kill this engine, we lose. We just flat out lose. I will not accept playing on the save any further. We somehow killed engine number 69. Oh no. Oh no. Kaboom! That was such great comedic timing. I estimate you need 12,000 gallons to do the full 200 run in 24 minutes with the load this has on it. I think you could probably, if you run efficiently, it shouldn't be too hard to make it with the 75,000 or 7,500 gallons. Like, you're not carrying too much, to be frank. Like, 500 tons. For the distance, sure, you're going a long distance and whatnot, but boiler leaks be like... I still love that short. It's so well timed. Speaking of oh no's, though, you know what? Let's dump the coal in this one. Yeah? Or at least let's make sure that this is on the lowest setting. Okay, I know we dumped the coal. We're good. Never mind. Because we don't need to continue steaming this engine, I don't think. Maybe we will later. Maybe we'll be fine. They didn't even end up winning. So you're telling me they went 83 miles an hour around a 15-mile-an-hour curve and they lost? That's just sad, man. What are you doing with your life if you lose the race with people who are playing like that? I just decided to put butter on my chicken, but unfortunately my only reference in mind for such a thing is stock images, so I did it completely wrong the first time. Yeah, hold on. Let me go to to Shutterstock in order to learn how to cook real quick. By 15... Wait, they were only 15 minutes? Or around only 15 minutes? Because I assume you say by at least 15 minutes implies that it was close. That's impressive. That the race was so tight. That's really strange that that's there. What whistle should I put in the H9? I personally went for the Denver and Rio Grande Western 3 chime. I think that was once a good choice. Are we on an uphill grade? Or did it feels like we should be able to coast a little better than we're doing right now. Oh, I should double check the water real quick. Oh, we're doing fine. Two is thinking that fitted well. Yeah, that's the whistle I personally use on the stream saves for the H9. It's a good whistle. I like it. I recommend it. 10 out of 10. I wish I knew some way that I could take screenshots on Steam while we're in game, you know? Because this would be a perfect opportunity for a screenshot. I'm gonna drop a save actually, just in case. That thumbnail! That is not what I see at all, but I love the way that looks. That's funny. Luckily, I was able to salvage the chicken, but I think I'll leave them unbuttered for now. You know, I've never even heard of people buttering their chicken. Like, I can see why people would do it, but personally, I've never heard of somebody actually doing that. I don't know. A little strange to me. Admittedly, I am somebody who has very simple culinary tastes, and I eat chicken basically every night. And I don't eat it that way, but that doesn't mean that my methods of consuming food is the way that everyone does it, you know? How fast are we going? Oh, we're not even going 40. We're fine. Have you never had buttered chicken? Nope. Not once. I've been picking chicken parmigiana, though. Does that count for something? Can I get a participation award? Liking the PRRJ one recording. I don't know which one that is. Don't remember that off the top of my head, unfortunately. 70 kilometers an hour. Immediately followed up with a 60. Because because this game is a piece of shit. This is just cruel. Giving people the false hope of 70 miles an hour and then immediately hitting them with a 60 in a tunnel. You get a participation award for genuinely shaking your head and making me realize you can do that in VR. Dude, it's one of the most fun parts of VR, is you get this expressiveness. Okay, we're only going 40, I don't need to worry too hard yet. Okay, I need to worry. Not too worth it, we're only going 40, what's the matter, what's the problem? Marinate chicken and pickle juice for 4 hours minimum. I don't like pickles. And the way that I eat chicken is something that I'm already sort of content with, you know? I guess I could experiment a bit, but... Plot twist. The real reason for boiler explosions is that them shot crews had nowhere else to put their dynamite. And sometimes they had grudges against certain engineers. Oh, speed symbol. 60, oh yeah, we're fine, we're doing great. Part of me was worried that that isn't a normal thing to do because I want to expand my diet into some more normal foods, but part of me was worried that was just something my autistic ass thought normal people ate. I mean, really, normal. There is no normal. Eat what you like, and if you are comfortable with expanding your culinary diet and horizons, do so. I'm not. I eat mac and cheese. I eat pizza. I eat chicken and rice. That's basically my diet right there, aside from energy bars and graham crackers. And you know, I'm not dying. I'm not overweight. I'm doing just fine. Heyo, Alan. Welcome to the stream. Oh, there's going to be a big speed decrease. It's going to be going down to at least 40. So we better be careful. There was a time where Kazumarzu? What the heck is that? Was considered normal. Kazumarzu. Diagnosis. Occasional Italianism. It's me, Mario! Pizza, pasta, put it in the box. Bring it here and put it on my... I'm not finishing that. Literal translation. Oh, yes, maggot cheese. I remember the horror stories. What does WNCR stands for? West North Carolina Railroad. It's their own Southern 3-chime whistle for railroad that they won't release because it's some guy's private recording. They ask him something nicely for it. Lucky. Yeah, West North Carolina Railroad is another railroader YouTuber who does a lot of promotions for certain mods, does promotional videos, and basically, if you have an engine mod, it better be on West North Carolina Railroad's channel. I mean, not literally, right? But like, everybody's going to see it there. Everybody's going to know your name. It's sort of become a hub for promoting locomotives in a way. Oh, oops. Slow down. That was a 40, and we ran into that at going at 60. Jesus. That was scary. Oh god, and this is a... Did that sign say 2.3%? Chat, I'm not liking our chances here. Just wanted to say thank you for helping me to accept my disability. Hey, you're welcome. I'm glad to be able to help in any way I can. I know that one VTuber video that I made is really resonating with a lot of people, which I'm happy to hear, you know? I'm glad to hear that I'm not alone in a way. Uh-oh. Let's not blow off the cylinders on this sucker. Nope. No. Okay. We'll get back on this engine somehow. West North Carolina Railroad is a railroad or Discord with its own it's with its own server that has become the hub of promoting and helping people and stuff. Yeah, basically. Which is great, you know. It's great that we have a sort of a resource and a single location where people can go to get information on this stuff and learn. I really like that. I really appreciate that. As a community, we have this hub. Cough, cough. Troubles with the railroad community. Cough. Alright, what track do we need to go on to? C2I. Which one's 2I? This middle one. Okay. So we're all aligned then. We're all good. Aside from the engine going at the speed at which it's running right now. Saw a video of the RS-1325 a few months ago and thought it was going to be gate kept. Well, no, we have that engine in the game now. Woohoo! The RS-1325 is such a quirky little engine, and unfortunately there's not much information on it online. I've been trying to look up where its prototype actually is, because I know it exists. I found some information, but there's no comprehensive thing that actually talks about it. Which sucks, because it's such a quirky and weird locomotive. It's like a mixture of a modern Jeep with with something like an RS3, you know? Didn't actually know you could you didn't know you could telekinetically grab the controls? Really? Wow. Nina, what have you been doing with your life? Your brake shoes look a little worn. They're gonna oh yeah, I noticed. I saw that too. This engine is going to hate me. As if it doesn't already. Imagine being alone, be getting lent out by the bank. Terrible life. Hey, at least you know once you die, some other loan will take your place. A better loan, a bigger loan. There were only a few of them built. There's one in the Illinois Railroad Museum, I think. And they made wait, there were only 2 made? Jeez. That's kind of wild. That would explain why there's basically no information about it online, though. Oh yeah, we're clear. Why is it red? Why is this red? Is it just me or are the colors going down in tone? It's slowly becoming less and less red? Oh yeah, that's not just me. Okay. Neato. Just want to get this out of the way sooner rather than later. And let's go finish this contract, and then we can do things here in Hamburger. We are at Hamburger, boys! We made it! And we made mad bank. Oh, and these engines don't need much repairs. Holy cow, that's actually really cheap. Most expensive one is C326, which is the tender, which is probably just expensive because of coal capacity and water capacity, right? It's hot. I'm lucky. Recently I got into talking to a friend of mine online, and we were they're apparently going to be visiting town. Which is, I wonder if they're going to be visiting while I'm gone, or while I'm here. But, the friend, we started talking about heat, and I was like, oh man, you're coming in September, you're going to be missing out on all the summer fun of the heat. And then they mentioned something like, yeah, I am going to be missing out on it, because here it's still going to be like 90 degrees, or something like that, you know? But in California, it's still going to be 90 degrees, and over here at Portland, you know, it's like it's 80 degrees, 70 degrees, and that's quote-unquote hot for us. Wait, did we run out of coal? Oh, is that why this engine isn't, Wow, I'm so neglectful of my locomotives. I'm surprised they gave me a license to drive in the first place. No, I didn't want to pause. Why is this not closing? This is so infuriating. Okay. I am legitimately angry that this is not closing right now. If I played Derail Valley in VR, I would be way too into it. I'd be physically grabbing every control, moving the shovel exactly how it would be IRL. I don't care how physically intense that would be, I'm a train buff. Dude, I would do that, except there's one problem. I don't have the space. If you want to actually move your arms around in a way where you can easily grab the controls. Violently shakes the lighter. Yeah, because it's supposed to close by shaking it. What the heck am I supposed to do? You close the lid? Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. And failing, apparently. For my project, what time is the Amtrak train supposed to arrive? If we're talking about the Empire Builder, I think it's supposed to arrive at around 4:45 p.m. on both the arrival into Chicago and the arrival into Portland, Oregon. I'm starting like the Crosby 3 alt. Ooh, Tweetsy. There's a Tweetsy whistle. Oh, right, the tweet. I'm like, but 190. What engine was 190? I forgot they had standard gauge. Are we even gonna have enough space down here to fit 2 steam engines at once? Is that a thing that's gonna exist, or am I just gonna bonk the buffer early? I think we're gonna bonk the buffer early. That's annoying. Because if I want to really clear this, I would have to go via 1S, but then I'd have to delete all these contracts. How bad are these contracts? LH19, LH86. LH19 and LH86. Okay, let's check. 190 isn't standard gauge. Oh, 190 is a... Wait, 190 is a 282 from the White Pass in Yukon? Interessante. See, whenever I think of the Tweetsy, I think of their 280s and their 460s. I didn't realize I had a White Pass in Yukon one. Project finished. Amtrak is... Heck yeah, Amtrak is on time. Let's go, boys. This is huge news. Okay, yeah, we can totally axe these. They're just logistical hauls. I don't care as much about those. I used to live in California a long time ago. I went there as a kid because we used to have one of my mother's sisters lived in California. And we also went out to visit like a bunch of train stuff with my father. It was just me and my dad though. That was a very hot summer. I do not miss I do not miss that experience. It was fun. Don't get me wrong, but... Heyo, Zero, welcome to the stream, Tweetsy somehow ended up with the tender from Sumter Valley 18? A loco that was sent to Guatemala. Apparently they found it with a White Pass and Yukon Rotary, and literally nobody knows how it got there. Hey, at least it's preserved. At least it still exists, right? That's wild, though, that they don't know how it got there. Heyo, Zero, welcome to the stream. Something weird just happened. I was re-downloading all my Train Sim World content in advance of Train Sim World 5, when Train Sim World 4 somehow ended up in my download queue. I never purchased it, and I only have... What? And that's weird. That is very strange. But you know what? Hey, free game, right? Don't tell anybody. Don't complain about it, otherwise they're gonna take it from me. I'm curious, how do you know what whistle is from what engine? Because I think I've also got the CPLW whistle pack. I have no clue how to recognize what one's from what engine. That's what happens when an update pack gets labeled as a wholly new game. Exactly. We're headed the right way this time. Good. Everyone knows the Lima 5 chime from Sierra 3. Everyone knows those classic stock whistles that are used in like every movie, every video game. But like, Tweety number 12? You know? Personally, I wouldn't recognize that off the top of my head. I think it might be because I accidentally downloaded the Train Sim World 4 version of Sand Patch Grand when I meant... Oh! Interesting. So they're just giving it to you? For free? What? You lucky dog. Literally says right next to what the whistle is, what engine the recording was from. I have not seen that in game. If it works like that, I have no idea. That's really strange. If it actually worked like that this whole time, I'll laugh my ass off. Yeah, if you just buy Train Sim World content, 4 content, and it just magically works and you get the game. I mean, cool. Good, thanks. Not for every whistle, but the CPLW whistles generally have the whistle's name to include the engine for which the recording was taken from. I have not, maybe I don't have the CPLW whistle pack then. Maybe that's the problem I'm running into. Alright, water tower is positioned, coal tower is ready. Let's get these engines refueled and restocked. Says Baldwin 3 chime Tweetsy 12. I've seen Baldwin 3 chime, I've not seen the dash Tweetsy 12. That's strange. I wonder why that is. Oh, hey! Look! Another steam engine. Ain't that convenient? we overshot that. Just a little bit. Collect them all! Exactly, we need to... TK, we're gonna need to go out of our way and get that mod that allows us to outright buy Steam engines, so I don't have to carry them with me all the time, but I can still just pull out number 43, number 61, next number 69, all in one go. If I remember correctly, an S282 will always, or 99% of the time, spawn in that stall. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it was 100% of the time. It's really funny that we have 3 DH4s, though. What are these ones? L081... L009... L028... Okay. Right, we need to run this backwards. Open the cylinders. We want to move her fast enough that we can get this done. Get this spotted appropriately, but we want to move her slow enough that we can recognize approximately when she's actually spotted. Oh, 09, I smell British narrow gauge. I mean, hey, we could do British narrow gauge, right? I did say a while back I was considering doing HON 30 on the channel. That's like 09. That's like British narrow gauge, just not very British, you know? DH4 is a little fire. You should get that license, bro. Yeah, but if I get that license and I pull around how many DH4s? We can't run engine number 69 anymore. We'd have to be very careful. I want to get the mod that allows me to actually buy locomotives outright. Because I feel like that would go a long way to allowing me to run other engines. Because I like engine number 69. It's funny. Then get it. I will, but I don't know where that mod actually is, and I don't know how it works. How's our water level doing? Oh. No, we still have water. That's something that we couldn't say last time. I checked that water cap. Oh, we're gonna overshoot, aren't we? Please, no. Ow! We overshot by like 2 feet. That's annoying. There's the coal out of the way. Probably on Nexus. Yeah, it probably is on Nexus. Shameless self-promotion. Dude, we've had a lot of shameful self-promotion today, huh? Everyone wants their mods to be known. Everybody wants to be recognized. That's right. Buy Sturbons. Go pay me $3 and you'll get to see random YouTube videos a week in advance. Woohoo! Speaking of, I'm gonna have to work on that tonight, aren't I? Once the stream is over, I'm gonna have to work on the mod that I'm making for Railroader. But I'm also gonna have to work on... Are we there yet? Damn it. I'm too late. Aren't I? Yeah, I'm too late. I'm also gonna have to work on the video for next week. Get that figured out and finished. How much tonnage would you let an H9 handle? It depends on the grade. I don't know the exact numbers, but I would recommend for going to Alarka Junction, you can probably get away with about 1.5k. Through 35 loaded 3 bays. Okay, are you going down from Alarka Junction or up to it? Because if you're going down from it, yeah, you should make it with that load. I was able to make it with about 3,200 tons going from Robinson's Gap to Silva. Why do you beep so slow? I wanted to spot the train. I want to load the water. Why are you like this? H9 was struggling to handle 35 cars solo. I've been able to get her up to 40. She wasn't the happiest about it, yeah, sure, but she was able to do it just fine. You know. Oh, no, I don't want the receipt. Oh, the receipt's dead. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. Alright, let's get these engines at the shops. Get them fixed up. 40 what cars? Cars from Mudge's Fontana Iron Mine. So, mostly, probably about 45% hoppers, 45%, gondolas with tailings, and 10% boxcars. Mind you, these are 3-bay hoppers loaded with 82.5 tons of coal each. Yeah, it was about the same weight as that, probably. I'm looking at trains, and they're asking 85 for a good condition passenger car, but 140 for the same car in really bad condition with missing parts. Why? It's a digital item. Why is it $85 for the pass? Oh, wait, right. Never mind. Sorry. No, not Trains the game. Trains the store. Alright, hold on. From what I can tell, TK, Trains is basically a platform for people to sell their stuff. Like, people will come to the Train store, list it through Trains, and then the Trains will sell it on their behalf. And so people will have asking prices that vary wildly based on what they consider to be the condition of the piece of rolling stock or whatever, you know? I think that's how that works. Dude, that's so little money. What the heck? Only $2,400 to repair both of these engines? Holy cow, that's cheap. What fees do I have on these locomotives still? I assume I've got something. Oh yeah, no, that's manageable though, jeez. So why is... What's going on with C406? Huh. Showing me an error message and now it won't work. I guess it detected that I need to purchase it. It realized the mistake. Well, so it's about 2 hours into the stream. I'm gonna check something real quick, okay? Oh, I am facing the horribly wrong way. Oh, you know, wearing a VR headset for as long as I am, exhausting. Adjusting back to the real world takes time and effort. Oh, whoa, how time flies. Yeah, I know, right? It's been so long. Oh God, hold on. Where is it? I ran over the stupid cable again for the VR headset. I hate my chair. Also, y'all are mentioning that it's hot today, right? Well, my father brought home ice cream. He told me that on Discord, apparently. I didn't see. Anyways, how y'all doing today, eh? How are we all feeling? Even with only 30 loaded cars, the H9 struggles. So yeah, you're dragging a pretty heavy train. All things considered, over a grade. But I don't know, at about 3,200 tons we were able to do her some justice. It was a bit of a struggle, but I think that guy was talking about brake shoes when he said it's hot. It's pretty hot today. It is boiling outside, boys. Don't walk out. Be careful. Be cautious. Do not burn yourself to death. It's in the mid-90s. Ah, yeah, okay. No wonder my dad brought home ice cream then. Okay, what contracts we got? Forest Central. Oh, but this is with the one that we just deleted. Same with this sucker. Get that out of here. Also, hello, Eon. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Another funny story from my first day of school. We were sitting in an assembly, and one of my friends said, "My ears are hurting because the background, because of the background buzz, I heard my ears are horny." I would hope your ears are not. That is, we do not need to bring up spiders again this stream. Had a good day mostly because of the walk I went on today. I love walking through the historic parts of my town because they're actually walkable-ish and everything is actually built pretty. Walkable-ish. Yeah, walkable with an asterisk. That asterisk is you still live in North America, you're still screwed. Are there any more switching jobs hiding under here? There is. There's one here. I want to do a little switching. I want to be here at Hamburger. Oh god, if it's 95 outside today... Oh my god. Eon. I'm a bit of a hermit, and I said today, specifically, I'm going to go out and I'm actually going to get stuff done today. It's 90? I chose a day where it's in the mid-90s to go outside and do things. For how comparatively little tractive effort it has, I must say it is goddamn persistent. Yeah, especially with the high coal capacity and water capacity that it has. Don't do it. I mean, I only live like two blocks, 4 blocks, you know, not too far from the destination that I'd like to go visit anyways. Keep your spiders away from my ears. TK, that's not what I was thinking, but now that you've said it... Maybe get some hearing protection. Just not something like earplugs. We're talking actual protection. Get bodyguards for your ears. Only burning 2 gallons a second of water. 100 going 8 miles an hour. She'll make it. She'll do it just fine. She won't be happy with you, but she'll be happy to prove that she's a good runner, you know? Currently playing Rares London. I just got to the point... Oh god, just got to the point where my last save was before losing it. It's good to have all my progress back. That's always a good feeling, to get back to where you were before. But you've reminded me, I still need to upload more things to my website. I've been doing weekly blog posts. I've been keeping up with that appropriately, but I haven't uploaded all of the maps. I need to work on that. One of these gives me the most money. You do. Oh, hey, unload a train with steel rails. Wonder what job that is. It's almost like we just came here with a huge loaded consist of steel rails. How convenient. that there is an engine that just happens to be hooked up to the cars that we needed to run. Oh my god. Can you close, please? Women are never happy with me, and neither are my agents. Dude, you're just making me think of the embodiment of women fear me, fish love me. I just got a car number 404, but instead of putting the bird's initials, I just put error on the side. I do that all the time. I'll just skip 404 completely. Okay, chat, do we remember what one Steve's garage key is? Is that actually useful? Do we actually have a purpose for this? Like, God, this feels so weird. Because I know where my hands are physically, but I can't see them moving. It's such a weird effect, you know? That feels so wrong. That feels so strange. When you said that, for some reason, my brain went, "Can you close the light?" I don't know the lyrics. I'm sorry. I don't know what song you're thinking of. Also, hand stretches. Hand stretches are very important. Steve's Garage gets you either the BE2, DE6, Slugger. Yeah, I know that, but which one is it? Also, where on the map is it? Because I know down here is the caboose, down by Forest South. I know that there's the one over here. I don't remember what that is. There's obviously the one over here, too. Where's the fourth at? Can you feel the love tonight from the loin monitor? I don't know the lyrics to that one. Celestial. I am, for somebody who loves music as much as I do, and has played Geometry Dash as much as I have, I don't know music all that well, surprisingly. Where is this last? Where is the final garage? Is it down here? The IRS want to get over $40. Taxes! Delicious! Alright, you know what? We'll just we'll just leave this alone. I don't need any cassettes. I've got a lighter, I've got a shovel. I don't need a pocket watch, don't need a lantern. I mean, a lantern could be kind of nice, but... What's it say about the lantern? See the game manual for more information. Wow. Cheapskates. Can I just say for like half a second, a random thought just passed through my head? But the harbor town is excellent. I love this city Because it's literally only high-rise. There's no houses. Affordable housing, let's go! And a passenger station positioned in the middle of town. This is the best city I've ever seen. It's got a huge industrial district on top of that. My hands. Ugh. Oh, is it gonna be raining all the way into the beginning of tomorrow? That's annoying. I hope not. Yeah, wake me up in 10 hours. So we actually have traction. Alright, let's go fire up engine number 72. I remember the first time I ever saw a steam locomotive back in 1979. The sound it made, I was shocked. I don't remember it well, but I vaguely remember the first time I saw a big steam locomotive in action. It was in close up and personal. It was the 844 here in Portland, Oregon, up in the northwestern region of town. She was running an excursion service, and we were probably about 10 or 20 feet away. It felt like an earthquake, and it was terrifying, and it was awesome. I wish I could do that again, you know? I wish I could be a little kid. Stupid thing doesn't want to work appropriately. Also, I still sound good, right? I am again I'm using my normal microphone rather than the one mounted on the headphones, on the VR headset. I sound good, right? I sound okay? I sound acceptable? Since it's gonna take us a minute to start that engine up, let's go start this contract real quick. As the train gets rolling. Yep, so C2I, D7L, D5S, G7S. Okay. G7L. Yep, D is that place. Alright, I'm gonna leave you alone. You're still running fine. I hope I don't come back to a boiler explosion. Memory serves me. D7L is over here on the right. Yes, sir, it is. My first experience with a big steam engine was last year when I went to Strasbourg. It was 475, and I remember I was smiling so hard my mouth was twitching hard enough I could feel it. It's a good feeling when you're smiling so hard that your mouth hurts. $475 is the Decapod, right? The one from Railroader. Not a Russian Decapod. It is different, but nonetheless a Decapod, right? Wait, oh, they have a Mastodon? I didn't know that. Can't believe I don't remember that engine. Because, you know, I went down to Strasbourg back in 2019. We admittedly were riding behind the 611, right? 611 was sitting out there at the time. So I guess I wouldn't have had the most, quote-unquote, natural Strasbourg experience, but... First time I saw a steam locomotive, I was with the Peppercorn A1 Tornado. It was a new build. Born in 2006, Tornado finished in 2008, meaning it was 2009. Youngin'. 2009 is quite a while ago, and I don't like it. Yeah, it's weird how time flies and how our perception of the passage of time changes the older we become. First steam engine I saw in operate. Ooh, Southern 4501. That's the one that they had on NNW excursions for a while, right? Norfolk Southern, Norfolk and Western. 280, 282. I think it's a 282 actually. Tennessee Valley Railroad Review during a One Day Out with Thomas event, which is why that's the engine seen in my intros. That is an entirely reasonable reason. Makes it, you know, that reminds me. One thing I'm doing for my videos recently, right? I started adding background footage to them. That's just generic games. Alright? I've been doing Minecraft for the up-and-coming, and 30 videos. Maybe, I do have that one video of Pulson number 2 running. Maybe I should use that occasionally for shorter videos, because it's like a 5-minute clip. And that could be really fun to have as background footage, you know? God, I do not like the arm grips. They're too not tight. They're not tight enough. Youngin', me being a legal adult. Yeah, you're young. You're 18. Legal adult. Personally, in my experience, when I became a legal adult, I was not a mental adult. Maturity-wise, I still had some things I needed to work out. Quite a few of them, actually. Alright, we can coast at about a little over 10. Let the steam rebuild for a minute. Which livery under Tornado do you prefer? Apple Green, Brunswick Green, or BR Blue? I do not know the difference because I don't pay attention to many British locomotives. I'm American. What do you expect from me, you know? Wait till you get my age. Oh yeah, no, it's the amount of weird nostalgia I'm having. I'm only 24 for heaven's sake. It's gonna be so much weirder when I'm 40, when I'm 60, when I'm my dad's age, you know. Are we not making steam? Oh. That was close. It could help to explain why we're not making much steam. Blue versus green versus green versus blue versus turquoise. Now I feel old. Hey, you're not as old as my father. I mean, that's a bit of a high bar to clear, you know? With him in his 70s. Personally, I feel like I'm in a state where I don't feel like I'm old. I feel like I am losing my youth. I am disconnected and disconnecting from my youthful years. Which, in a way, yeah, that's getting older. I don't know, though. There's a slightly different description in my mind mentally between old and not young. You know? If that makes sense. Almost 50. Yeah, you're still in your 40s. You still going. Just remember, one tip, don't stop being active. That's the one thing my father has done to keep his life fulfilling. After he retired, his one trick to maintaining his happiness, his joy, his physical health was he still works out. He still goes to the gym. He walks multiple times per week, usually like once a day. He'll go on like an hour-long walk or even just a 30-minute walk. Sometimes he'll do it with a reason, you know. He'll be going out to the store, or sometimes he'll just be doing it because he wants to. He still plays piano daily to keep his memory in good shape. He still goes to work twice a week. He works at the local train store. Doesn't mean I need to start being active. Eon, that's the hard part. Here I am, 24, and I'm making my father look like the perfect example of a human being with how lazy I can be at times. He puts me to shame. Something we have learned today. I am older than Celestial Caboose. There's a surprising amount of people who are in their mid-teens that join this channel and these chats. It's fascinating. Kind of interesting. Because, you know, you get... It's actually really interesting because, you know, a lot of people are drawn here because of the trains, right? And here we have people who are on the sort of lowest age that you are legally allowed to be on the internet, and even I've actually had some people I've had to ban because they were underage for legally being on the internets. Then you have people my age, you have people in their 50s, you have people in their 70s. I'm in a power wheelchair for the rest of my life. The best... So, I guess saying, oh, do walks every day is a little insensitive in that case, but, like, continue doing activities, you know? Continue engaging yourself with social endeavors. Go out and play in bands. That's another thing he does. Hang out with people. He continues being active in his church, you know? Even though he doesn't need to be clerk anymore, he's definitely done his time. But the best way to feel good about yourself as you're aging is to do. To do physical, to do mental, to do social. Just to not let the tiredness overtake you, you know? Where is the unloading dock? There it is. There it is. It's ironic I say this and I spend most of my time on a computer all day. I mean, hey, I'm socializing here, you know? I could definitely be doing some more diverse socializing, though. Could be going out and playing Dungeons and Dragons and Guardian games or something like that sometimes. Those are guys in the 60s and 70s whose channel's entirely dedicated to vapes. I mean, whatever floats his boat, but that does not seem like a great way to continue living. I mean, it's good for socialization, but alright, hold on. So we need D5S for the bigger cut of cars. And G7S. So the G7S stuff is at the other end of the train, right? Wait, where is the G... Where are our cars? This is... We're doing the right contract. Oh, there's 3. I thought there was only 2. And so what that means is then over here is 797. Okay. I'm making more sense of this. Ugh. Itchy eyebrow. I hate it when hair gets stuck underneath the stupid VR headset. This is so annoying. One problem, I can't close my hands or I can't lift my legs. There are no feelings in my legs. Jeez, I'm sorry to hear that. But you're here. And you can be here. That's one of the joys of the online world, you know? You're still able to do something. You're still able to do things. You're still able to socialize and hang out with folks, right? You're still able to be here in chat and talk with us. And so, I guess, funnily enough, the last iteration of my tips for aging gracefully that I can give to you right now is, continue hanging around. Continue being here and a part of this community. Totally not shilling and being like, hey, interact with my channel, but you know, it is relevant to the conversation. Everything today is just coming back to shilling. Where people are talking about mods they've made, people are talking about things they've done and guides they've made, and I'm talking out here like, oh yeah, become a channel supporter or keep talking, and today is just the monetize the world day, huh? Why is it that Jump Up Superstar from Super Mario Odyssey is playing in my mind while I'm driving the locomotive I played Superstar? Because it is a catchy song! I actually... Okay, I'll give you a little spoiler. So we're having a video coming out on Monday, right? And we're gonna be having monthly... We're gonna have weekly videos for the entirety of this month. Right? Well... I have some Super Mario Odyssey music that I use for background footage. Not much. I don't actually remember if I used any in this first video. I know there's some in the second one. There's gonna be one in the 8th. I don't know how much is gonna be on the second, though. Maybe you should add Jump Up Superstar to the list of songs that I'm allowed to put in videos. Okay, can we just clear this switch? Please. Did that work? Yes! Let's go. Okay, that was so close. Fun fact, my skin is probably the worst skin I could have gotten. My legs are constantly itching and my knuckles are always bruised and red. I haven't even punched anything. If I get the smallest mark on my skin, it stays forever. I got a bruise on my shoulder 7 years ago. It is still there. I kind of have a similar condition. Except it's not really bruising. It's sunburn. Sunburn absolutely kills me. I don't know why, but if I go to the beach, even if I wear sunscreen, I'm going to be so itchy and red for the next few days. It's just pain. It is terrible. Zero out of 10, would not recommend. Not that I have a choice in the matter, but I still would not recommend it. At least you don't have it for 7 years. About that... Okay, admittedly, yeah, no, I don't have it for 7 years. Standard gauge or narrow gauge? Uh-oh. Did I go too fast? What happened? How did I derail? Okay, this is impressive, honestly. I'm not even sure how this happened. We were just going around a curve. Oh! I know how it happened. We didn't clear the switch, did we? Anyways, are you talking about in-game here? Or are you talking about in general? Are you talking about modeling? What do you mean when you say standard or narrow gauge there? Oh goodness, this is expensive. But you know what? I'm taking the L. I failed. I broke a car. I have to, you know? I have to accept that I screwed up. Because I'm not going to learn if I don't. I guess also I can just answer both questions. In-game right now? Standard gauge. In general, I think I like standard gauge more, but for modeling specifically, I like narrow gauge more. Which is really interesting. You know? I guess just because there's more standard gauge to talk about and think about. And it's easier to find information on standard gauge, too. But... My helper locomotive, Helpy Helperton. That sounds like a FNAF character. Just got thrown off a bridge intentionally, or... Remember, everyone, one of my actual life goals is to beat Super Mario Odyssey with a train sim setup. You know, if you can manage to do that, color me impressed. There's proof of Sonic getting stronger between the games. As in Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic has to go Super to beat Perfect Chaos. In Generations, he beats the crap out of Chaos and Phase. It could also just be power scaling. Because sometimes you just need narratively something to happen, and if you want somebody to win, you basically just say, oh, they had the mind of a toddler for a moment and forgot how to do something that would have helped them win. Yeah, the person who lost would have forgotten something in the moment, you know? It's the... You know, the easiest solution to any narrative issues is they're a toddler. Chaos skipped leg day. Yeah, exactly, see? Chaos isn't socializing enough. He's not living a good life. Also, all I can think of whenever people bring up Sonic the Hedgehog is that meme of Eggman taking over the United States healthcare system. Screw this! I'm going to do something else. I'm going to make something else evil. I'm going to take over something pure and naive, like the U.S. educational system. Uh-huh. Sure. Where does this start? At 439. Okay, 439 is this car. So let's go ahead. Undo the glads. Undo the... Oop. The link. Hit on a handbrake. What are you taking over? We're talking about a meme from Sonic the Hedgehog, where Eggman takes over the United States healthcare system and turns it evil! And it's just a meme where he's talking to Shadow constantly. And Shadow's just pointing out that everything Eggman is trying to do is something that the US healthcare system has already done. What do you mean I can't make this more cartoonishly evil? I'm pissing on the moon! That's all I know about Eggman. That's all you need to know. That entire Sonic Adventure 2 dub is comedy gold. I love it. Also, Celestial, I've actually been keeping the bar pretty low when I'm running the switcher. I've been doing the thing. I've been using the... What is this called again? I've been using the damper. I've been doing it kind of right. I feel proud of myself. I'm learning how to drive train. Shadow tried to be more powerful than Jesus, trying to be the president of the US, and Sonic evaded his taxes. All because, Eggman failed to fill out the, what's the form again? He failed to fill out the 1099s for leaving rings all over the place. God, I love those memes so much. They're so... taking these cartoon characters and putting them into 1000% real environments while still maintaining cartoony elements of their characters. It's so good. It's so good. Using power scaling, it's possible to make a valid argument for why Thomas the Tank Engine is high complex hyperversal and beats the crap out of MUI Goku in base. That's how bad power scaling is. Well, really, power scaling is quite simply, I want him to win, you know? And narratively, I have found an excuse to do so. Dubbing with freedom is fun. I know, right? It's so good. It's so good. Back in the day when I used to have the power to make people very concerned for my sanity as I was dubbing over random lines as Miles Edgeworth. My autopsy has an attitude, we might say. This courthouse ain't seen shit. Hey, Wes, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so we got 3 cars that we need to drop off on G5, was it? G7, and then G2. Okay. Easy. Easy. Shadows is into Latinas in canon. Why am I not surprised by this information? Why does this not faze me? I've become so desensitized. that does sound like something a Sonic Twitter would do. Is chat not scrolling? I'm always terrified that chat isn't scrolling. Okay, chat is scrolling. Never mind, we're good. Should be. I hope it is. I would say, tell me if chat isn't scrolling, but how would I see the message? Both involve hugely. I've just realized the parallels between Eggman's pissing on the moon and the plan I put in the Discord to F up Mars. Both just involve giant lasers. See, Celestial, you're just Eggman, but you haven't realized it yet. Eventually, you'll become the ultimate mad scientist. You can take over the world, be beaten to death by a blue hedgehog, revive yourself because, of course, you have clones, and then smack that little rapscallion into oblivion, using a big robot that has hands. Oh no, hands. I want to eat some train pasta. What would train pasta be? Would it be like shaped noodles? Would it be like... Would you take pasta and make a model of a train? Yeah, okay, train-shaped noodles. Yeah, I can see that happening. That could be fun. That could be cool. That could be neato. Oh wait, right. We want to go to G2A, was it? 2S. Same thing. What you did last stream? I didn't eat train pasta. What are you talking about, huh? Noodles made from coal. We could have noodles cooked from coal. Does that count for something? Model train that brings you a little car of pasta, then a little car of sauce. You know, I have considered opening a restaurant where it's all delivered via G-scale trains, or specifically FN3 trains. That would be a lot of fun. Invest on Mars instead of the moon. Because Mars is a stupid planet and I want it gone, but I'm chill with the moon. Nah, see, Celestial... We gotta keep Mars around so we can hold Elon accountable for the fact that he said we were going to be on Mars by 2020 or 2024 or something like that. We can keep saying, what about that, huh? Where's our Mars trip, you little piece of sh... Are we confusing actual Sonic canon with the Snapcube dub canon? Yes. Yes, we are. Or at least some of us are. I'm not. I know the Snapcube dub is different. We have not used much coal in this job today. Damn. Let's keep that up. Let's keep that going. Not that the real thing is much less insane. Hey, at least we don't... At least Sonic doesn't have Sir Bottom Hat. How's the new profile picture? I don't have a new profile picture. I don't think I've changed it, at least. If I have, that's concerning. How did I not notice? Especially since I am practicing drawing. I am trying to learn to draw, vaguely. And we are... Oh wait, no. Done. Yep. Timeliness bonus. Well done. Well done. Now, we have a car... that is, actually we've got multiple cars, but we've got some, thing that is not happy with us. Let's not resurrect the cat here. Tare, don't give me ideas for what I need to buy for my vacation. Ooh. What time is it? 2:48, and we got another hour of stream we can do. So let's sort by money. Putting the stuff that doesn't matter over on one side and the stuff that kind of does on the other. Wait, why is this one... This one, despite being one drop-off, is more money than this one, despite it being two? Oh, I also need hazmat for this? This is stupid. This is terrible. Why would I ever do any of that? He can't go to Mars if I destroyed Mars in a Dyson Swarm drive-by. Look, if you do that, then he has an excuse for not doing this. If you leave Mars alone, he has no excuse. And we can continue lording it over him. And that's when we blow up the moon. You gotta understand the psychology of war. Three, one. This is unload and store. And we're looking for a cut of the tractors? Well, not tractors. What are they? Excavators? Yeah, we don't want tractors. Tractors are fine. Where is this? Why do you want to see the Sonic movie so bad? Keanu Reeves is Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow is John Wick. Honestly, though, Keanu is gonna... His voice is perfect for the role of Shadow. And I feel like he's the kind of person who really does try and put his all into the characters that he does. So I'm excited, I'm hyped to see him there. I'm super hyped. Which is funny because I still haven't seen the first and second Sonic movie. Oh right, there's another yard over here that I forgot existed. There's our excavators. We're looking for SU-31. Yeah, baby. Okay, okay. I know what we're bound to do then. Also, I wish they had the passenger trains available. I think that would be really fun to run a passenger train someday. That's set. Pull out the eternal flame that refuses to die. I think it'd be far funnier if he played Shadow as Ted Theodore Logan. I don't know that actor. Oh, also, let me not be an idiot. Lubricator on. Yeah, it was off. Air pump on. Generator on. There we go. That's better. The Ted for... Oh, I haven't watched Bill and Ted in so long that I legitimately do not remember it. It has been years since I've seen Bill and Ted. My mom had us watch it as a kid, you know. I think it was the time travel movie. Once Elon is gone, can I piss on Mars? No, no, Celestial. You specifically piss on Mars as Elon is going to Mars. So that he... he invests too much time and energy into going to Mars after we harass him for not going to Mars, and then we blow up Mars before the people make it there. Sonic, what number am I thinking of? That's right! I'm thinking of an updated autopsy report. You're correct, Sonic. Well played. This is the ultimate crossover. I mean, isn't there a game where Sonic was killed or whatever? Like a fan game that Sega promoted? Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, and it was on a train. I should play that on a stream sometime, because it's got a train involved. Perfect plan, 2 things I want gone. Elon and the stupidest planet ever. Exactly, big brain plays. Need to collaborate with the Bosnian Ape Society. This device will make your computer so safe. So safe from tanks. That's important to you, right? Probably give this a little more speed. Maybe that was a little too much speed. We'll be fine. Right, guys? We'll be fine. Everything will be okay. We'll just crash into these cars over here and die and burn. Actually, can I use the handbrake for this? Is that something I'm allowed to do? Oh, that's weird that the coupler things... Oh, I hit that a little hard. That the coupler things loaded in when they did. That was strange. My phone keyboard glitched again, and I just had to run through to where the laptop is. Woohoo! Oh, we gotta go back to D5S today. Interesting. Jokes aside, how I developed this joke of wanting to destroy Mars is because everyone wants to go there, even though it's probably the worst place for living things other than Venus and the gas giants. So what you're telling me, Celestial, is that our best option for a place to live is Mercury? I don't know about you, but I know just enough about the solar system to question that concept. I'm sure Mars isn't the best place to live, but of all the planets to go to, actually it would be easier to go to the moon, wouldn't it? We should really, if anything, a moon colony would be the more practical option than a Mars colony. Because you would have much faster communications between the moon and the moons of the gas giants. The moons of the gas giants are too far away, I think, for the logistics of that to work out easily. But yeah, no, moon, just the moon would be a better option now that you mention it, yeah. Like, we've done it before. We've gotten there. All we would need to do is perfect the technology, and if the technology fails, it is easier to retrieve astronauts who are there. Or corpses. I can't move this so easily right now. I'll have to go mute unless my phone starts responding again. Oof. Rip. Ooh, a roundabout. That's neat. I want to live on the moon of Jupiter. Titan is basically a planet-sized moon. Are there any moons around Jupiter that would actually be suitable for life? Suitable for us to live on with maybe some mild terraforming? Cause like you'd have to change the gas compositions of certain environments, right? That would be required. It would probably take hundreds, if not thousands of years to achieve such a thing. Oh, at some point I want to make a game like Cities Skylines or Timberborn, but for making a lunar colony. So, there are some games... Oh wait, no, there's nothing like Cities Skylines for that, is there? Maybe there is, actually, I just haven't heard of one. I feel like there would probably be a Sims expansion that does that. Not really, they're all too cold. Rip. So basically, if we wanted to live on another planet, we would have to make special bunker ecosystems for ourselves. I've at least got it working enough to do voice recognition. You've got it somewhat functional. Even if your keyboard's freaking out. You could try restarting your phone, Todd, right? That might be the way to go. Right on the front of the train. Here we go, there we go. Oh, okay, no, we're set the right way. We're set the right way. I got startled there for a second that we weren't. Sadly, part of the problem is that it's not long restarted after the battery ran out and I recharged it. Oof. Yikes. Yikes. Old enough and the touch sensor is wearing out. Oh, that sucks. I wanted to specify when I said the gas giants, I meant the gas giants themselves, in which there's literally no floor. There's nowhere to land your spaceship. What's that game? Planetary Titans? Where gas giants are just used to harvest their gases, and you go there and you create floating mining rigs. But that's a war game. That's not a colony building game. They could make for a cool colony building game, though. Imagine if it was a gas giant mining simulator. That could be fun. It's blasted about the... It's blasted? I didn't know your phone could blow up things. I know the voice recognition is gonna screw things up, but this is funny, okay? Let me have this. It's lasted about the longest of any phone I've had, and it's a minor annoyance versus some of the problems of the other ones developed. Yeah, I get that. But... sounds like you might want to look into getting a very cheap tablet or phone. The person who is currently on my server has also accidentally threw Helpy off the bridge, and that is why the line is one way. Specifically because Helpy keeps dying. They're called gas giants because there's a gas, no solids, before the atmosphere crushes you. Exactly. And that can make for a fun sort of game mechanic where your colony, you have to get riskier and riskier over time to make more money as the gases get deeper and deeper, and the deeper you dive, the riskier the things get, you know? The less of a chance there is that you'll actually succeed. And have all the crew that goes down survive. And maybe the ship fails or something. You have a Titan submersible explosion. And you can do automated stuff, but buying the actual automation is, like, expensive. And getting people trained to do it properly is hard or something. Alright, we want to go to D5S. That shouldn't be too hard. So how's our coal looking? Oh, we got enough coal for now. I think we'll be fine. Sounds a bit like Dwarf Fortress in space. Yeah, it could be a bit like Dwarf Fortress, but in space. Except maybe a little more streamlined, because Dwarf Fortress is a hard game to really get into, you know? I remember that was my pet peeve during science class in grade 8. The teacher would be talking about gravity. If you were to jump on Jupiter, Jupiter has no floor! You're jumping off a what? What you're jumping off of is the hypothetical. You know? It's like if someone were to say, railroading-wise, hey, what if there was a 26662? And everybody were to say, oh, but you can't do that because the 26662 doesn't exist, you know? That's the way I'd look at it. Like, I can understand why people would be annoyed by that, but I can also understand why people would be using that as an example and trying to discuss that, you know? Space is more known to us than the ocean. We know more about the vacuum of space than we do about water. Yeah, because there's nothing in the way. In the vacuum of space, there's literally zilch, but in water, there's water in the way. You know? So now I have a sink in here. What do we do now? Is it a water sink or is it a heat sink? Also, nobody's made the 266662. You'll have to make it yourself. I mean, I could. The narrow gauge did do really stupid things, and I could make a 266662 in 0 and 30 if I really wanted to. I need to find an engine with drivers small enough to make that work, but... A 2664 plus 4662. Done! There you go! Yeah, just instantly. By saying it exists, it exists. Easy. How fast are we moving? Oh. We're gonna bonk if we're not careful. Oh, we did bonk. Did that damage the car? Okay, it didn't damage this one. How about you? No damage, okay, we're good. That was a little hard. I prefer it to have not done that, but we're fine. It's not a Garrett with 2 tenders, it's a double fairly with 2 boilers. No, it's a Garrett with 2 boilers and 3 tenders. Ah, there we go. Here's what I'm looking for. Virginian 2, 12, 12, 12, 8 concept. Did they really design one of those? That seems so dumb. Rule Train T4. If it exists, there is a wheel arrangement for it. God, they were going to build that. Recently, I won't lie, I have been very tempted to buy a new steam engine in 0 and 30. Like, I don't have the funds, but I'm very tempted to build a heavily industrial locomotive in 0 and 30. I'm communicating with signs until they add the in-game chat. I feel like I'm in a Looney Tunes episode. That's all, folks! Hold on, where's the Acme gunpowder at? We need to blow up some trains. 8-wheel trailing truck was meant to hold up the rest of the tender. Oh, so it was like the 28884, but it was just... very, very bigger version of that. Okay, okay. I get you. I see what you mean. Okay. I need a second. Chat. First of all, I need to rest my head a little bit. Second of all, I am hungry. And I need to make sure that I eat something before I suffer, you know? I have graham crackers. And I have ice cream, actually, but I'll deal with that later. I think, honestly, if I eat one cracker, I'll be okay. I'll be fine. I need one. Fair, yeah, I gotta commit food. And you all are just gonna have to deal with me eating for a minute. One day, if I somehow have the money, I need to get 3 9,000 classes in HO and kitbosh them into that beautiful bastard. I mean, it would not be hard to do. Hold on. How much is it? I need to Google. eBay. HO 412.2. Oh, that's $800. I can see why you would need more money for something like that. Let's do this. Let's do one more switching job, I guess. Let's do the one that makes us the most money. Because we like money on this here channel. Oh my god, are you kidding me? My chair keeps running over the cable. I hate it when it does this. Okay. Alright. Alright. Unload and store a train with tractors. It's gonna be a long cut of cars. There was something full of tractors over here, right? No. Okay, so it's gotta be in this... Oh, wait, no, it's over in D. It's over in D. It's over in D's nuts. This consist. 9-5? 9-5, okay. One of Heiss's fans did make a very Chris Garrett for him in a similar manner. By chopping up two 0 and 30 K27s. And boop. Back from my bike ride. While I was out, I stopped by a bookstore intending to buy one book. I came home with 3, and none of them are the one I initially wanted to buy. Classic bookstore enjoyer. Sorry, that should have been pals. I didn't spot that accidentally. But I accidentally a word. You've reminded me that I do have an old tablet somewhere that I haven't used in years. I wonder who would still work with YouTube or not. Yeah, basically, that's the way I handle things. If one thing isn't working, find another. It's my way of coping with bad technology. Alright, bonk. It's not quite a 2-12-12-2. It's a 2-12-12, 2 plus 12-12-8. Goodness gracious. I wish we had one triplex preserved, just so people could understand how crazy the Virginian was. And how much coal they actually hauled, you know? Why is this air taking so long to load? Okay, it's just taking a while. There's no special something about it. Phew! Alright, let's go start this contract. I can't, got a little bit of something in my throat as soon as I started reading Tare's last comment there. D7L, G2S, G1S, C1S. Okay, okay. Anyways, also, I have to stay away from bookstores and libraries for that same reason. You would get along well with my father and sister. Very well with the both of them. Alright, hit those brakes. I love the Virginian and I want supreme big Chinese. I mean, honestly, that just makes the Virginian more fun that they were that they had such weird and massive engines, you know. They've got the AE, they've got the triplex. Didn't the Erie also have a triplex though? They got a 2882, or maybe they're the ones who got the 2884. I wanted to buy Moby Dick. They somehow did not have Moby Dick. I bought Raise the Titanic, Adventures and Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes, and selected works of Edgar Allan Poe instead. Not bad picks, not bad picks. Error user thought this joke would still be funny the second time. Oh. I think it's funnier imagining somebody failing at a joke being funny. Like, failing so hard that they realize it before they even actually start saying the joke out loud. Fear me, peasants, for I am God. Oh, come on. Ever thought of watching Attack on Titan? No, not really. I'm not much of a fan of anime. I've only watched Konosuba, Kill la Kill, and then there was some weird one that was about a guy who had a TV show back in the 80s. And the anime was a reboot of that TV show, and it was very self-aware and breaking the fourth wall constantly, and making very silly jokes. That one was fun, I liked that one a lot. But it wasn't your conventional anime, you know? Hope I haven't transmitted my COVID and secondary infection to you. I hope not too, but I already got COVID a few weeks back. I'm fine. Wait, really? This only works on the right hand? It only shows when I'm too close on the right hand, but not on the... That's weird. I guess I have like zero overlap with the anime you've watched. Konosuba I watched for my 18th birthday because everybody was saying it was funny. We got through most of Season 1 and 2. Season 3 wasn't out at the time because this was 6 years ago. We didn't finish Season 2, unfortunately, though. It was funny. Would recommend. Kill la Kill is just a classic from what I hear. I like it. It was fun, but I didn't get too engaged by it, weirdly enough. What was the other one? And then the late night show with Baku or something, whatever it was. That one was really funny. I liked that one, but I also didn't watch it in the end. Oh, you know what show I also started that I didn't finish? Garzy's Wing. If you have never seen Garzy's Wing, whether or not you are an anime enjoyer, don't. Or if you're going to watch it with your friends where you know you're going to be seeing something that's not good, and you're going to laugh at how bad it is. Alright, so first of all is G2S. Okay, so looks like then... It looks like these cars are organized appropriately, so that we'll be able to shove them in the order that the book tells us to do. So G2S, G1S, and C1S. Okay, G2S, yes sir. I think we're actually lined for G2S already. Yeah, we are. Okay, what is the contract on these cars here? LH94 and SL98. LH94, SL98. Oh yeah, I don't need that. It'd be funny if there was one of these contracts that was just unload a single car. Oh, but it's going to be a switching job, right? Yeah, because it's 2 pickups. Yeah, and that's SL9A. But it's not really worth that much money. I don't think that's worth it. I like the old anime and the works of Leiji Matsumoto, and the absolute best. All of them are great, and the works he's been involved with outnumber Stephen King's works and involvements. Jesus, that is an accomplishment and a half. Boot up Trailmakers. I'm gonna try and make a comically fast boat. Just remember, all you need to make a comically fast boat is a comically fast hedgehog in captivity. Probably programmed to have a minimum train length, but it would be realistic to have a shunting job where you would gather and load single cars. It would be, but I assume that basically there's a single car and it's in a shunting job. It's got to be at least 3, you know. 3 cars seems to be the minimum length for a shunting job. There's also probably a minimum price, and a price per car ratio with a single car would suck. He wrote starting in 1939, up until his death in 2023. Holy sheez. That's insane. Wow. Why does this keep coming back to Sonic? It doesn't. Corey has been forcing it for long, and I've been trying to ignore it. But subliminally, I guess I've just had to pay attention to Sonic. And so my mind's like, oh, Sonic, right? Sonic is fast. What I mean is gathering on multiple single cars into a longer train. I mean, I think that is possible. You would have to get lucky, though. Because with the way the contracts are the way they currently work, is that you can only get 3 cars minimum. And you can have a maximum of 3 pickups or drop-offs. And so because of this, you need to have a bunch of those to make a long train. You know? He was working on new works when he died. He also got to work outside the writing world and designed a tourist boat that became extraordinarily successful. That's fun. Probably because he had the licensing to all the anime characters, right? Better than some of the other tangents we've had. Yeah, be grateful, Celestial, we're not talking about spiders today. Like a minimum of 3 cars of the same type regardless? Yeah, basically. I think it is possible to have multiple car types in a switching job, but usually it's more than 3 cars under those circumstances. You know? In fact, if the stream goes on long enough, I can show you. Actually, not if the stream goes on long enough. I can just show you a job. I know we have a contract for one that is available at the moment. So where do we cut this cut at? 398 or 641. Okay, so we cut this cut here. Spiders, they better stay away from my ears. That is certainly a sentence, TK. Alright, that's set up. Next on the roster is 872-197-956. So these three cars, Roger. Oh, speaking of things I haven't watched that I really should. Spider-Verse 2. The Mario movie. The Sonic movies. Cars. Well, I'm thinking of animes. Let's think about, Western, quote-unquote, animes. Someday I plan on making a wooden railway... Ooh, wooden railway custom. One of those old American 420s. And call it Little Mountain. That would be a fun project to do on the channel. And I'm sure there's the materials to make that happen. I know of some companies that actually make licensed wooden railway locomotives in the modern era. You've never seen Cars? I have never seen Cars, TK. Not once. I saw a trailer for it. I think I saw a trailer for Cars 2. That's the one with the stupid spy subplot, right? Kill James Bond podcast deconstruction of Cars 2 and Planes 2 are quite something. I forgot that they made the spin-off Planes, and it was good. It did well enough that they actually made a sequel. Absolute insanity. Or like stupid main plot. You're telling me a shrimp fried the... Okay, no. You're telling me that they actually made that a thing? That was the main point of the story? The main point of the story was that Mater goes on some spy escapades for 15 years and dies at Vietnam? Wow. Cars is so much darker than I thought it was. $9.56. The otherwise fairly intelligent hosts wound up losing their minds. From what I have heard of the plot summary of Cars 2, yeah, I can see why they would. I know just enough. Fun fact, Pixar was also considering a Trains spin-off, and yes, the main point of the story was Mater becoming a spy, and the effing World Grand Prix is a subplot. I've seen the Trains movie, storyboards and whatnot. That looked cool. That would have been an interesting little movie to do. I wonder why they canceled it. Maybe it was too dark, I think, that was the reason. They do one with boats as well? Nah, I don't think they did. Wait, they did. They did tugs, Right, guys? It's totally a Pixar movie, and I'm totally not going to get blasted in the comments by the 5 people who watch these live streams. This feels so weird because it feels like it's actually illuminating something up there. But it's not. There's nothing for it to illuminate. Don't forget to check your water. We're doing okay. We doing fine. But yes, I should forget. I should not forget to check my water. That would be a good choice. Oh wait, no. I wanted to turn this on, not to teleport. So this is C here, right? Yes. Means I have to go back into the engine. Hit the brake. Now we need to go to 1S. Okay, okay. Train game YouTube is a flat circle. Well, of course, we don't want a round circle. We can't run trains on that. You're gonna get blasted by the whole 7 people who actually know about tugs, myself included. Don't worry, I'm gonna blast myself too. It's all part of the plan. If you make people angry, they're more likely to comment, right? We were talking about shilling earlier. That's how you get engagement, guys. Isn't a circle round by definition? Shh. Quiet. Don't let them know. You get more heat clicks with vinegar than honey? I think the phone did not like you there, Tare. You know, I gotta do more VR games than just this. I feel like it'd be a lot of fun to play a horror game. Imagine Choo Choo Charles in first person. flat earthers, but they're just train enthusiasts who want to abolish hills. What do you mean my steam engine can't make it up a 1.0% grade? I reject this. I rebel. Alright, so we're at C. Is for cookie. It's good enough for me. I don't know why I keep saying that on live streams randomly. But I do. Here we go. Here's the place. Money. No, because we don't need to bring up spiders. Not with that attitude, Jack. Alright, chat. We're at 3:45. I think this is a good place to stop for the day. I'm still a little hungry. I should probably get food. But the nicest part about all of this? Stopping here means that I can spend some time getting screenshots as I bring this engine over to the sheds. Oh, this is a perfect screenshot, dude. And I don't want chat in the way as I'm taking the picture. So, I think this is a good time to call it quits. Just, thank you all for joining. I will see some of you on Sunday, where we're going to have a different Railroader save. We're going to have a different Railroader save this Sunday. And I'll also see some of you on Monday, where we have a video lined up. And I think it's going to be the best video that I've had on this channel in a long time. So I will see you all around. Cheers, everybody. Take